What happens when the punishment doesn't fit the crime? Like the mom whose babysitter gave her baby a dose of medicine and then she came home and dosed her baby and then the baby died and then the mom was sent to prison for manslaughter. Like, how is that fair? I was in jail when this mom came in and she was flabbergasted, mascara running down her face from crying because she had been trying to get her 13-year-old daughter under control for so long. And her 13-year-old was just doing her own thing. She was skipping school. She was cussing her mom out, cussing her brothers and sisters out. She was just uncontrollable. And the mom had done everything from call the law to try to get her in treatment. She'd done it all. The girl wouldn't go to school. And that mom was in jail that day for truancy because she hadn't made her daughter go to school. There's a guy right now who is in prison. He's been in solitary confinement for 4 years. The maximum that you can serve in lockup in the state of South Carolina is 14 days. He was offered a course on how to survive solitary confinement at the beginning of his restrictive housing placement because they knew that he might go mentally crazy being away from people for that long. The windows are all covered by steel plates. Beds have been removed. He's only allowed to send 2 letters out a month, and they both have to be under 1 ounce. He cannot contact his lawyer. His lawyer can contact him, but he cannot contact his lawyer. The doors are no contact food flaps. That means you put the tray in there, then they shut the door, and then you can open your door and grab the tray. But there's no human contact whatsoever. He doesn't get like soap and deodorant. He doesn't get any shampoo. He's not allowed to clean his cell, no cleaning supplies. If there is an inmate who floods their cell out and it's full of like urine and feces and it comes into his cell, like, oh well, and he sleeps on the floor. But he's not allowed to have a mop. He's not allowed to clean at all. The showers where they go to never ever get cleaned because they don't want inmates down there, and the officers sure aren't going to do it. He gets 2 pairs of boxers, 2 pairs of socks a year. No t-shirts, no thermals. Policy mandates that they should be allowed to have those, but at the prison where he's at, they've adopted their own special policy called the Perry Specific Procedure. And it's just a made-up policy that they just, anything they want to do, they just throw it under that umbrella term. The worst part of being in solitary for so long is the not knowing. Not knowing why I am being kept in solitary, not knowing what for, or for how long. It just goes on and on and on. And I try to scratch out some meaning to this meaningless life that I'm forced to live and stay positive, but there seems to be no end in sight.